Hello! I don't know what to read next. I just finished a book and I'm not currently in the middle of anything, so I received prompts from you both in the comments and on Instagram, and I have some pretty good selections in here in my jar of stars, so let's see if that helps me pick anything in particular today. I will first show you what my current TBR shelf looks like, so you have that in mind. So I recently did a library haul. So 2 books are still left from that haul that I haven't read yet, and I still am holding on to. The ones that I'm most excited about. This one I definitely want to read before it's due back. Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. I really like this series. It's such a fun time, and I'm excited to pick up this newest release. And then I've been hearing a lot of people talk about The Fury, and I'm really excited that I finally got to check a copy out from my library. So those are my top 3, and then the rest of these are kind of not huge priorities, but I've heard people talking about Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, and that the writing style, the way that the book is organized, is just really quirky, and I liked that. That intrigued me. And then same thing with Appleton Angels, actually. I've read another Janice Hallett that I didn't love, but it's really fun because it has a lot of different mixed media. So there are like radio scripts and newspaper articles that draw you into this case. So I thought that was interesting. This is a memoir that involves food, which I think is definitely a win. Really loved Crying in H Mart, and I feel like this one is going to have some similar themes potentially of how the dishes that we grew up with in our families contribute to our memories and our relationships. So I think that that'll be fun. And then Anita DeMonte Last. I didn't know that it was going to be a Reese's Book Club pick, but it was in Book of the Month as an option, and I decided I would rather just give it a try from the library. So yeah, so that's the order of those. Without further ado, let's take a look at what the TBR jar has for us today. I'll do 4 prompts. Got 3 purple and 1 silver. Let me just grab teal to mix it up. I don't remember how I planned the colors for these, but these are the 4 that I drew, and I have no idea what we'll find inside, but we can find out together. I'm gonna open the teal one first. Random letter generator for the author's last name. So I got the letter G. So author last name starts with the letter G. Anita DeMonte last because Gonzalez is the name there. And then what else do I have on my TBR shelf as an option here? Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I think I'm actually gonna go for that. I think this, yeah, why not? Why not put this one up next? So we've got 1 book, Stardust. That's exciting. We got something off of my giant TBR. Let's go ahead and find out what these other 3 are. Oh, so for this one, it says phone a friend, have them choose between 3 different books. I will text a friend, so I'll text her 3 cover images and we'll find out which one I'm gonna be reading. Let's see, which ones do I want to put up for the vote? I think I'm gonna choose Champion of Fate by Kendari Blake. Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. The Fury. How to Say Babylon. So those are that's 4, that's not 3, that's 4. So the options are Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, Champion of Fate, or The Fury. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a photo of these, send them to my friend, and I will let you know what she texts back. Here we go. This is a gray one this time. Again, I don't remember what the colors are related to, but if it's a suggestion from one of you, I did put your username on there, so I will let you know. Okay, so this recommendation was from Covergirlbooks, and she recommended that I read the newest book to my shelf. So this is kind of an interesting one because I've gotten some pretty used copies lately, and they are doing their time in the freezer. If you know, you know. If you are afraid of bookworms because those are real, or, you know, just bacteria because it's flu season. I've got 3 books that are in the freezer that I need to take out today, so I'll be right back. All right, here they are. Oh, they're so cold. The book I'm going to be reading is The Book Jumper. This is by Mechthild Glaser. This is a German book, and it was recommended for me on Storygraph, but I have not checked it out yet, so I thought this was intriguing. I believe it's either a middle grade or a young adult novel, but here's what the inner flap says. Amy Lennox doesn't know quite what to expect when she and her mother pick up and leave Germany for Scotland, heading to Lennox House, her mother's childhood home on the island of Stormsay. Amy's grandmother, Lady Myriad, insists that Amy must read while she resides at Lennox House, but not in the usual way. Amy learns that she is a book jumper, able to leap into a story and interact with the world inside. As thrilling as Amy's new power is, it also brings danger. Someone is stealing from the books she visits, and that person may be after her life. Teaming up with fellow book jumper Will, Amy vows to get to the bottom of the thefts at whatever cost. So this is cool. The cover is stunning, and these letters are also raised so you can feel them. I really like that. Excited to give this one a try. 1 star left. No. This one says 24-hour reading challenge. It's a 24-hour reading challenge. Actually feel like this is doable. It's almost the weekend, and Jeff actually has to be on call in the evenings, and I will definitely have time to focus on that. So I think that that's doable. So we can see how many of the books that I picked today I'm actually able to read in 24 hours. I'm not going to do it, you know, in a row. I'm just gonna cumulatively track my reading time until I get to 24 hours, and we'll see how many books I've completed or how far I've gotten in that amount of time. This is actually good because I've been wanting to make a video like that. I haven't done it since I read 3 Book of the Month books. That one was a lot of fun. I feel like this is going to be even better because there's such a variety here with the different genres that I'm going to be reading from. Potentially, I mean, if my pick from a friend lands a certain way, we might have all fantasy, which I'm totally fine with because I love fantasy. I knew it. I knew she was going to pick that one. So I'm going to be reading Champion of Fate by Kendare Blake. So Stardust is currently being used to prop up this phone, so I'm not going to grab that, but I'm going to be reading Stardust by Neil Gaiman, Champion of Fate by Kendare Blake, and The Book Jumper by Mechthild Glaser by Mechthild Glaser. I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce her name because I have a German last name now. I'm gonna find out before I review this one, I promise. So I've got 3 books and 24 hours. Let's see how many pages we're working with. 463 pages because it has an epilogue at the end. 372 pages, 233 pages. So yeah, they're all fairly short. They're all like under 300 pages-ish. I'll put the total number of pages up here because I can't do math in my head while I'm also the words putting into sentence doing. I don't know, can't do that. I will see you probably very soon in that reading vlog. So till then, bye.